Hey guys, nice to see you again. Today we are going to learn the scale command. This command allows us to scale up or down an object, make an object larger or smaller. Just like other command reference, it will include the usage, concept review, exercise, and answer. So let's start. First, the shortcut of the command scale is SC. It allows you to scale an object around a base point. It includes options, which is copy, allows you to create a copy of scaled object. Also, there's an option called reference, which allows you to scale from a reference length to new length. Actually, this command works more or less the same as the rotate command. So, after you learn this command, go to the rotate command and learn that too. Okay, let's go into AutoCAD. For example, I have got a rectangle of size 2000, 1000. Now maybe I want to scale it up 1.5 times. So I will type the command scale SC or click here. So scale, select the object, and then AutoCAD asks you for any additional object, no object, so press spacebar, and then it is asking you the base point. So let me use the base point here, lower left corner. So I click. Now when you move your mouse, you can see there is horizontal line and vertical line. The reason is that while you are moving your mouse, AutoCAD is simulating the scale length effect. If you look at the number here, it is around 200. You can see AutoCAD is giving you the preview of scale length up 200. So just ignore the 9 in that case if this is too big. And input 1.5 spacebar. So this is 1.5 times, okay? And we have the option copy. So spacebar, repeat last command. P for previous selection set. That means the object I selected before, select again. P spacebar, and then no more object, so spacebar. Now it's asking you the base point. This time I touch the midpoint and touch the other midpoint and move it here, so I can get the center of rectangle. Of course, now you can also get it by the way. You can also get from by using the geometric center in this case. So I get the center of rectangle, click here. Before I give it a number, I can type C for copy. The copy option only appears after you pick the base point, okay? So always read what AutoCAD asking you. So C, now for example, this time I want it to be smaller, maybe half of it. So I type 0.5 and spacebar. So you can see it keeps the original object and make a copy of that. And then for the reference, for example, scale, select everything, spacebar, base point, maybe here. Now, for example, I want to scale the whole thing so that the width of the large rectangle is 1000, for example. So I will type out, and then it's asking me for the reference length. What is reference length? It is the original length of your object. And we can specify the original length by picking 2 points. So I pick a point on the left and a point on the right. So AutoCAD knows the original length. Now it's asking you the new length. So I input 1000, spacebar. If you check it now, DI spacebar, and click, you can see it is 1000 now. So that's scale by reference. Let's do exercise. As said before, always do exercise yourself before watch the video. Okay? So let's start. First, the practical use of scale command. From time to time, we might download some AutoCAD block, some symbol from the internet, and we want to scale it to some particular size. For example, I search the startpage.com and it gives me many download links. And I selected this one, catbox.com. For example, I want to download this particular knob symbol. But at the same time, after I download it, put it into my drawing, I want it with the size of 10 millimeter height when I do a plotting of 1 to 100. In AutoCAD, when we draw view object, we draw full size, 1 to 1 view object size. For example, if the depth is 1.6 meter, I will input 1600. But for symbol, for example, this knob symbol, you don't have actual size. The size only appears when you plot it. For example, when I plot 1 to 100, I want it to have a specific height. In this case, 10 millimeter. See how we can do it. So I go to this website and then download catbox and then OK. Yes. Open. This is the one I want. So I select it. I press Ctrl C to make copy, and I go back to the drawing. I type Ctrl V to paste it. For example, I paste it here. So it is real small. Let's zoom in by selecting it and then click on the top button. Now we zoom in. Then we have to scale it. According to the requirement, it is 10 millimeter height for 1 to 100 plot scale. So that means it should be 10 times 100 to be the height. So that means 1000. So if I make it 1000 in height, then when I put 1 to 100, it will back to 10 millimeter. Okay, so I will make it so that the height of the object 1000. So I SC scale, select the object, spacebar, and then for example I scale around the center. So click here. I don't know what size is this and what exactly the scale, so I use reference. So I type out spacebar, original length. I will click this point and the other point above, and final length will be 1000. I zoom back out by click on the top. You can see now this is scale according to the requirement like this. Okay. Next one, scale with the copy option. For example, I have a circle of radius 500 and want to make some more. Okay, so start with the circle command, C, click, and then 500 spacebar, and then SC for the scale, spacebar, L for the last object created, spacebar and spacebar. So now it's asking me for the base point. So I click the center, and then for the scale factor, before that we have to copy. So type C spacebar, and the scale factor is 5/3 times the original size. So I will just type 5/3 and spacebar. So I get the second one. So by repeating this procedure, you can create this. Instead of doing this, there's another way to do it. First, I will select the circle without typing any command. Just click on it. You see there are blue boxes. They are called entity grips in AutoCAD. Okay, now I will click on the middle grip click on it, it becomes red color. And look at the command prompt now. You can see AutoCAD is giving you the search command. If you press spacebar now, spacebar, AutoCAD will change the command to move. Spacebar again, it will go to rotate. Again, it will go to scale. Okay. By the way, if you spacebar again, it will be mirror. So 5 different commands. I will spacebar until I get the scale, and then I type C spacebar for copy. Now I can input the numbers 5/3 spacebar, and then 7/3 spacebar, 9/3 spacebar, and 11/3 spacebar, and spacebar to finish. Let's work on the next exercise. The purpose of these 2 exercises is mainly for you to practice AutoCAD, familiar with AutoCAD. The main purpose is that. So there are so many skills here. The key point is learn how to do it, practice it, so that you are familiar with AutoCAD. Okay. First one, a triangle, and you can see it cut away this part, and two equal, it means they are of equal length, and the length of this one is 2000. So let's try. First I will draw a line, horizontal line, 4000, spacebar. Because I don't know the angle of this line, so I will draw circle. When you know the length but don't know the angle, you draw circle. And draw another circle, 2000. And you will get the intersecting point. From there you can draw the triangle. Okay. Next, to cut away this part, you cannot use chamfer because you don't know the distance. Instead, you can use construction line to do it. First, I will delete the circle, and then I draw a circle. Start from this corner of any size, it doesn't matter. And then I will draw a line from this point to the other intersecting point. So the length of the left equals to the right. And then now you can type SC spacebar, select the line, spacebar, take the corner as the base point, click it, and then our reference, original length, the reference length, click 2 points of the line. Final length, let's see, it is 2000, so just type 2000. Okay, and then finally delete the circle, TR for the trim command, TR spacebar twice, 1, 2, and then click spacebar to finish. And for this one, this is a good exercise for you to practice AutoCAD skill again. First, you need to turn on the object snap, click over here, turn on the object snap called quadrant. Okay, so start with a circle of any size, doesn't matter. So draw a circle, and then I will copy CO spacebar, L spacebar for the last object I create, and then spacebar, and then it asks me for the base point. I click on the quadrant here, and then another point here, spacebar to finish. And then I will use circle TTR, tangent radius. Select the first circle and the second circle. For the radius, I just press spacebar to use the last circle radius. And then I will type MI mirror, spacebar, select the 2 circles, spacebar, click upon here, move it down, and spacebar to finish. After that, I will select the rectangle command, touch it and touch that, and then I can get this tracking point. So I click it, and then I move over here, touch it, and move over there, Remember, when you use tracking, you move over there, but don't click on it. Just move over to the object snap. Now AutoCAD will find the tracking point for you. So click. And finally, you will do scale by reference. So SC, select everything, spacebar, base point, click there, and then R for reference, original length. So click 2 point, final length 2000. Okay, so that's scale by reference. Some of the things related to the scale but cannot be done by scale command. So let's take a look at these 3 situations. The first one is non-uniform scale. For example, I want to download another AutoCAD box, a tree symbol, and I want to scale it so that the height is 10 meter and the width is 5 meter. I already go to the website. You can see still the CAD box. There are so many useful boxes here. So take a look. Now, tree elevation, I download, and then I will open. Make sure you see this is DWG AutoCAD drawing. If this is not, don't open it. Okay. So okay. And then yes. Open. Okay, for example, I like this tree, so I select Ctrl C and go back to my drawing, Ctrl V. So this is the default size of it. Now I want to scale it so that the height is 10 meter and the width is 5 meter. You see, the scale command only allows you to scale an object uniformly in X and Y and Z, but not non-uniform. So how we can do it? We can do it if this is an AutoCAD box. So this is the box we just download. That means we can do it. So first, again, Ctrl 1. Make sure you select only the tree. You can see this is a box reference. Now to make it the size we want, all you need to do is click here. The scale in X, start with the X. We want it to be 5 meter. So click here and then click this button. This is a calculator. And from here, keep the original number and type asterisk for multiply. So asterisk, multiply. And then multiply how much? 5 meters, so 5,000. And then slash divide. Divide by how much? By the width of the tree. How to get the width of the tree? All you need to do is click this button, distance, and then click the left and then right. Might be somewhere here. Okay, click. Now you can see the distance you click will be input automatically in the calculator. And now apply, it will give you that with 5 meter. Do the same for the Y. Click it here, click the calculator, asterisk, multiply by 10,000, 10 meter. I really like tree. Do you like tree? Okay, and then for the height, again, calculator. So click from here and to the top, might be here. Okay, now it give me any number, it really doesn't matter. Now I apply. So this tree is of 5 meter times 10 meter. Let's check DI. Here to there, you can see it is around 5 meter. Okay, and here you can see it is around 10 meter. Okay, next exercise. Scale part of an object. You see, for example, you already created this desk. Now you want to scale it so that one side of it is 1.4 meter instead of 1.6 meter, but not all other things untouched. How to do it? We cannot do it again by scale, but we can do it by the stretch command. So to do that, you type S spacebar and then select by using crossing. Click upon on the right of the object. For example here, click and then move to the left. You only enclose the part of the object you want to change and move. So this is only that part. If you enclose too much, those other objects will move too. So I only enclose up to there and click. Make sure you are using crossing. And then no more objects, so spacebar, and then I will type -200, 0, because I want it to move to the left 200 and don't change the y direction. So after I type this number, I spacebar twice. 1, 2. You see, it will give me that. Okay, this one, there's a dash here. Somehow I want to scale the dash so that it is 2.5 meter, and also rotate it and place it next to the partition here. How to do it? If you use scale command, of course you can make it the size you want, but you still need to do rotate command. There's another command allows you to do them both in one go. The command is align, ALIGN. The shortcut is AL. So I type AL, align, select everything here, spacebar, and then for the first source point, I click upon here, and then corresponding to there. You see, I want to scale it up so that this point will go there, and the other point will go here. Get the idea? So this point go there and that point go there. AutoCAD now asks you for the third point. Just press spacebar. And then it asks you to want to scale it up. Yes, spacebar. So it will scale that up at the same time it will rotate that object. So I wish you like it. See you next time. Bye bye.